Doug Ward. I'm one of the co-founders of Node. So Node spun out of our internet service provider Telcom here in Manchester, and the problem is that we're solving is to give you choice of internet providers for your building, and also if your internet goes down, we'll have a Node engineer turn up and solve the problem for you. So I don't know there's many people that love the telecommunications industry, but we found out the UK's got the third worst internet in Europe. So our mission is to change the country's internet to be the best in Europe. So we're providing a tech solution that gives the building the highest level of connectivity possible. We're now rolling out Node from Aberdeen to London, some of the major landowners. I'm really hoping, even though it's a bit of a dry subject, we embrace it. People don't want to think about internet provision, but we'd love to drop the price of internet and turn the speeds right up, make the UK have the best internet, hopefully one day in the world. And the impact of that is massive for schools and libraries and doctors and old people accessing doctors now and all this time. Loads of reasons. So the actual business span out of another business. It span out of a telecommunication internet service provider, a challenger business in Manchester, Telcom. And it was literally from listening to the other landlords complaining about problems, and also the businesses saying, why is this such a problem? Why does it take so long to get internet? Why does it go down? When it goes down, I want the problem to be solved as quickly as possible. So what we've done is we've looked at technology from around the world, pieced it together, and also put some technology in ourselves. So it's a patent pending solution, and our focus is just the customer experience. So we just want to turn internet providing into the modern day version of tap water. The analogy being, if you turn on the tap, you don't thank United Utilities, you don't even think about them, you just carry on with your day. So we're trying to have that effect on the telecommunications industry. I feel like in the world that we're in, global competition is kind of adapt or die. So we're always trying to look at how to create the best experience for the customer, whether that be on price or saving them time or experience. So we always kind of, inspired by companies like Airbnb, try and ask ourselves what's the 7-star experience for our customers, and how can we get to that point in the telecommunications industry. So I think we're probably a bunch of millennials, so we're kind of educated through the internet. So I think we're always looking for the best ideas, and there's a culture in the company that the best ideas should win. So I wouldn't think there'd be one person in the company that would take responsibility for innovation. In fact, the best ideas can come from anywhere, and we kind of embrace that. After all, the internet was an experiment. People forget about that. So we don't look down at anybody for what might seem a silly idea, because turns out they end up being the best sometimes. I would say keep it simple. Think about what the customer wants, and what if you don't think a customer will pay for it at that point in time, maybe it's an experience you want to see. So I think a lot of business has been founded on creating an experience for themselves. So I try and remove all the mumbo jumbo of all the business books and just create something that you can find 10, 20, 50 people that really love what you're doing. We applied to Venturefest because we're looking to be introduced to the biggest pension funds and private equity funds and sovereign wealth funds. So the biggest landowners in the UK and Europe is who we want to be introduced to, given we're already working with one of the biggest pension funds in the UK.